There are two certificate programs. There's a foundational and an advanced. So the PGY1 certificate is the foundational certificate. And in that certificate, all of the residents that come into our program that are first year will deliver 2 lectures. They'll participate in a series of case discussions with our second year students. They will also work in our practice lab, our pharmacy practice lab, where they will grade students live and give them feedback, which is pretty exciting. And then they will be put onto either our curriculum or assessment committee, and we will give them lots of feedback about their teaching. Now, the second year for PGY2s, that second year program is called the advanced program. And it's very similar to our PGY1, but some differences with the advanced are that they are going to help grade our senior seminar course students, so they are going to help out with that. And they are also going to be the preceptor of record in the spring semester for 2 pharmacy students that are in their APPE rotations.
To be able to complete the teaching certificate program, we do have a teaching retreat as well as some of our sessions during resident rounds to kind of help prepare us to be able to teach lectures in the classroom. And then ultimately we're required to do 2 lectures in the classroom, as well as helping be like a lab facilitator in some of our laboratory sessions. We have to keep a teaching binder to kind of record everything that we've done throughout the year and then turn in a teaching philosophy. Additionally, some of our PGY2 residents may be required to do some precepting roles as well.
You know, our teaching certificate program already has a lot of activities that we facilitate throughout the year, but even in addition to that, our residents are involved in providing grand rounds for our other clinical specialists, and this is actually offered as CE credit. So they're provided with a mentor for that to help them put that presentation together. Also on rotation, our residents are involved in giving in-services to the teams that they're working with, the healthcare teams that they might be working with during that particular rotation. They give topic discussions. Again, co-precepting is something that's outside of the teaching certificate program. So several opportunities, really just kind of what the resident is interested in doing.
I really feel like that's one of the benefits of OU is kind of all the support that you have throughout your teaching program. We have Dean Medina, who helps facilitate our resident rounds and is one of our preceptors for our teaching program, as well as then we're matched with content mentors for any lectures that we're teaching. And then our RPDs, or some of us may have an additional teaching preceptor who kind of oversees us and meets with us throughout the year to make sure that we're prepared.
I think one of the things that's most rewarding to me is that most residents, whether they're first year or second year, when they come into the program, they may have some skills on how to present. They may be pretty good presenters, but my whole goal is to help them learn how to teach and to understand what the difference is between presenting and teaching. And in the beginning, when they first arrive, they really don't believe me that there's a difference, and that makes sense. But we spend the whole year talking about how can you be a better teacher. And it's pretty exciting to see when it starts to make sense to them, of them being able to determine what the difference is.
I'm actually a product of this residency program. I did my PGY2 internal medicine residency here, and I felt very prepared to go into either clinical, full-time clinical pharmacy, or to go into academia. I feel like this program offered me a lot of experiences in both areas, and there are a ton of other residents who have gone through this program who I feel have felt the same. And we do have clinicians right now at the Med Center who are previous residents or former residents of our residency programs, and they have gone into those full-time clinical positions.
I personally am interested in academia. That's what I hope to go into following residency. And I think it really comes down to, I was a student here, and the faculty that I had that taught me and just really had me interested in the different topics and really showed how interested they were in helping students learn. So I really want to be able to do the same and be able to give back to students like my mentors did to me. It's kind of my ultimate goal.
I am just looking forward to working with the new residents and helping them see what it's like to give live lectures versus lectures where we have to use technology. So sometimes we're in a pandemic, I guess, and we face some unusual circumstances, but other times it's really just helpful to expand your teaching repertoire and get some experience with recording your PowerPoint slides and narrating them so they're available for students on demand, working with videotaped lectures, and really thinking about how to make activities on demand and asynchronous. So I'm excited for residents to really try live lectures as well as these recorded lectures, and just to see what the difference is and just build their skill set. I think it's going to be really exciting.